Hey guys, it's Chris Morris, and in this hangout we're going to be talking about SENuke forums and the support that you receive after your initial purchase. So whenever you're considering a product, especially software, you always want to consider what happens after the sale. What kind of support are you going to receive? And so I'm just want to share some brief history that I've had with SENuke. I've been an owner for since they began basically, and I own a lifetime license to SENuke. Basically, the support that you receive will highly determine how well you're able to use the software and the results that you're going to get. So that's what we're going to be discussing in the Hangout tonight. Basically, SENuke has a very active forum that other SENukers are always active in the forums, posting, contributing what's working in SEO and what's not. It's not uncommon to find people sharing their exact strategies and tips and tactics, as well as their templates and things that they're doing and what's working in SEO right now. So, but if you ever encounter any kind of problems with SENuke, you've always got that forum to go to, first and foremost. These are people who are actively using SENuke in their business and for their clients. So, to go in there, you would maybe never ever need to use the SENuke help desk at all. And the few times that I've actually used the SENuke help desk myself, I've had a response back as soon as minutes after posting it. But never more than an hour or two. I believe that they have a 24/7 help desk support staff that's always on duty trying to help people with any kind of problems. But the first thing that I would always recommend is if you ever run into an issue, go ahead and pop in the forums. You always have access to that. And first of all, look in. They have the forums separated into categories. So whatever the topic falls under, you look under the topic and see if that problem's been, just use the search bar, see if the problems ever have arisen for anyone else. Go in there and find the answer to the question. If you can't find it, no problem. Go to the proper category, add in a new topic, and usually within minutes you'll have people starting to reply to help you out. So that's one of the things that I love about it. And since both the Nukers and SENuke staff are very active in the forum, you're pretty much guaranteed to get your answer very quickly in the shortest time possible. So like I said, the forum is very easy to use. The threads are categorized, so if you ever have a problem, just pop in the relevant category, and then they're divided into sections. It's like they'll have something like main discussion, they'll talk about the script recorder, the X-indexer, and whatever else. And there's also sub-forums where you can talk about strategies, specific strategies, and so on and so forth. And really, one of the cool places to go into is the success stories, because that's where you're going to be able to find people who are serious about sharing what they're learning and what they've done with SENuke. So that's what I love. So basically, just use the categories, find your answer, and you should have no problem. Anyway, so one of the biggest advantage to the forums is that it's not uncommon to find Arib and his team actually in there. And don't be surprised if you actually post a question and you'll see Arib come in personally and answer your question. He's a really good guy, and he cares about his customers. And so the support that you receive is literally second to none. And I own pretty much every backlinking tool, every automation tool there is, and I know that Arib has his customers' businesses at heart. So it's not like one of these fly-by-night businesses where he sets up a junky software and doesn't care what happens to you. He's a really good guy, and so is his team. They're very helpful, and they're very giving and outgoing. So, once you've made your purchase of SENuke, it's going to be very well taken care of. So, let's see. Oh, let's talk about the software's interface. Okay, so the software is very easy to use. It's got a turbo wizard, which is really cool. You just click a button, and within 30 seconds, you can pop out a campaign like nothing. Setup for it, I believe it takes, the first time you get started getting set up, you could probably have a campaign out the door with, setting it up with the proxies and capture services and all that within 45 minutes tops. It's really quick, and especially if you take advantage of some of the other tools that they have, like the article builder for one thing. That's really cool, and the best spinner. Those are other tools that you can purchase. It's a really cool thing to be able to see when you click a few clicks of the mouse, and your websites are literally ranking for any keyword you choose. It's really that cool. Yeah, so that's it. Again, So one of the most important things about the software is the support, you guys. If you don't receive enough support from the vendor, though, the software is useless. That's with any tool. With SENuke, you always get the support from the developers and from the community, and they always provide you with tutorials and 24/7 customer support. And as always, the forums are open, and you can pop in your question there and get answers 24/7 there too. I highly suggest that you pop in there, sign up for your account, and just start getting active. Introduce yourself to people, and you'll have your campaigns flying and ranking in no time. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next Hangout.